Hey YouTubers, it's Mitch again. This is going to be episode 2 of my schizophrenic vlog. Um, so just a warning, there is probably an immense amount of triggers in this video. I'm sure people that watch these videos know that, but for me, I always just think and express my triggers to battle them and just get over the whole situation. Um, I really just haven't been doing too well, and so right now I haven't made a video in about a week, but or something like that, and I kept thinking about making videos, and I even tried to make a video, and um, I just I made one, and it just didn't turn out well. I didn't feel like posting it. Um, this video is going to be incredibly hard to make. I'm very just vigilant, and uh, I'm just critical of myself, and my own criticism and my own standards become toxic, and it just makes it hard for me to function. But anyway, I guess the thing is that I've been feeling really low. Things haven't been going well. Um, just kind of been in a weird slump, and I guess a lot of things have been triggering me. Been feeling kind of paranoid, really stigmatized, and yeah, uh, yeah, I don't really know how to get through this. So probably can't even see me. So I just want to start out this video. Uh, I'm just gonna go off the cuff. I just feel like I can't even organize my thoughts right now, so I'm just gonna do it, out loud, and go from there. Um, but yeah, just feeling really stigmatized. I ended up finding these videos um, about well, not about, but like it's from this guy Ben Shapiro, and he's a uh, political guy. He does videos about news and politics, and he's very logical, and whatever. I mean, I guess he's on the right, but um, you know, I I mean, I'm not here to talk about politics, but I was watching some of his debates and videos about gun control and the latest shootings and stuff, and um, it's very horrific, but um, I guess something that actually hit me home, or hit me at home, and triggered me, was that he had a viewer question, and uh, oh, yeah, it's fucking YouTube videos, man. Oh man, YouTube. Well, I'm doing it for me, but it's hard to do it for me, so I'm gonna do it for you out there. Fuck it. Yeah, I guess he was talking to this guy, or talking about this viewer message, and he ended up saying that the guy was thinking about uh, involuntary commitment into hospitals, and just trying to get people that are unstable into hospitals, and I guess he thinks that's the good thing, a good thing to do, and um, he's saying that like people with mental illnesses shouldn't own guns and all that shit. Um, but it just really hit me real deep, and it made me think, like, I don't think it's fair that people with mental illnesses can't have guns. I know that that's very a subject that no one wants to talk, or no one even cares to hear about. I mean, everybody that doesn't have a mental illness thinks it's a fucking joke if you have a mental illness and you want a gun. Uh, but that's the thing, is like, there's no, you can't, no matter, it's like, no matter what position you stand on the topic, you have no right cause. You don't have a good cause or a good. There's no clear cut. There's no answer for it. Like, you know, life is a crazy string of events, and basically, it's like, it's based on your actions and what sometimes what you say, and that's got me in trouble. My actions, kind of scare people, but it's always been what I say. And anyway, if you stand against people having guns with mental illnesses, then like basically, you're saying that you don't see those people to be fit to make safe decisions or have a gun and be able to own that gun safely and use it as a, I don't want to say as a regular citizen, because like I'm sick of this fucking stigma shit. I'm tired of people saying that people with mental illnesses are less than people, or are just like like they want people to quarantine us and like just basically give us like pacify us and just say, oh yeah, you're people too, we care about you. But like, at least I don't want to say what other people think, but at least for me, I don't want to be babied as someone with a mental illness. I want to fight just as hard. I want to be just as strong and be as good as as be a great person as I can be all throughout my life. What I say, what I do, how I behave, who I'm with, what I succeed in, uh, you know, dealing with pitfalls. Like, I don't want you to just say, oh, well, you know, leave that, I should say, yeah, just like leave that up to, the people that don't have illnesses, and like, just relax. It's okay. Take your medication, deal with things as you can, and, take the easy road. Just fucking forget about all the fucking hoopla. It's just bullshit. No, everyone fucking is just feeding us bullshit. Just it's insane. Like, it's just neglect. People, you know, I'm not even gonna talk about doctors, but people in society that are not educated, that don't know people with illnesses, that just go off what they hear and horror stories that happen and stuff like that. Like, they don't think about individualism. They don't think about who people are. They don't care to take the time and get to know people. That's only if you want to be friends or you want to have a significant other or whatever. It's like no one wants to put in the time. No one cares. No, I care. I mean, I grew up, being a very social person, and I like to know the different nuances of people. I think that what people show on the surface is just what everyone does. So if I just learn about you, about what you do that everyone else does, like what does that mean to me if that doesn't show who you really are? Um, anyway, I mean, I'm probably babbling. I don't think I am, but and it's just crazy. Like, I'm tired of the stigma. Um, you know, I've been taking I gotta take my medication today, but um, I've been pretty much taking my medication. I just went to the doctor and he gives me a shot because I have trouble taking pills. And so that's in my system. So I'm good for a month, but and I'm supposed to take like 2 extra pills, and I've been taking those for like a week and a half. It's hard for me to do it, but anyway, it's just like the stigma. It just keeps. It's such a deep thing that goes in my. It's just a deep thought that keeps becoming toxic, and I just feel like people at the jobs, people at your jobs, everyone's scared of you. They think that, just everyone. It's so fucking annoying. And, I don't know. Let me have a vape. That's another thing is like, fucking, people think that, people that smoke or vape or whatever, that when they have mental illnesses, it's like, yeah, it could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. I mean, I just take it as it comes. I mean, sometimes I feel like shit, but I mean, sometimes I don't, and actually, for the most part, I don't. And it helps me get through because, like, medication, you just feel so zombied out. And I had a life earlier in my years of life that I was kind of like, doing all types of drugs, and I was having fun, and I think it wasn't like I did too much, but like I did too much it was hard. It's like I did too often, whereas like I'd smoke weed, and then like, after a month, then I'd, do some other drug, and like, I guess like I just distracted myself from just relaxing and being a calm, cool, collected human being. So I'm still battling that. Still want to be all amped up. Yeah, buddy. Um, but anyway, enough of that. Um, let's see. So, yeah, I mean, if I had my way, you know, I would say that people with mental illnesses should have the right to own a gun. I think that a lot of people with illnesses, they probably have, just, I guess, paranoia, but like, it's just like, that sucks. Like, you know, if you have, it just, I mean, the ironic thing is like, now when I'm thinking about it, is like, well, probably people that would see me, get to know me, it's like, I don't have a girlfriend, but like, if I had a girlfriend, like, and I'm not planning on telling a chick like that I have medication and stuff like that, and like I have an illness, but I mean, at least at first. But point is like, after a while, like when she gets to know me and stuff, like I feel like there's gonna be like this like certain like literal switch that's gonna happen where when she starts thinking about how I act and what I say and stuff, and like she relates it to the time when I tell her that I have an illness and I take medication. I feel like there's gonna be like a trigger where she's just gonna think, oh well, the things he does and the things he says is like just because he has an illness, and like I feel so bad for him, and like I wish he could just be normal. And that's what pisses me off. It's like maybe I'm in a land of illusion, and like I'm in a fantasy world, and maybe everything I think and do is just pure symptoms of an illness. But I don't think that. I mean, I think it's harder to live in an illness than it is harder to be normal. Um, I think it's harder to skew reality than it is to just live in reality. I think the only way, I think a big part of uh, kind of having weird beliefs and stuff is the fact that you don't like your reality, and so you create you. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where you just want something else out of life, and so like you create it subconsciously and consciously, and depending on your situation, like whatever you do or have or whatever, like you can kind of create your own disillusionment. And I don't know, I haven't been buying into that. So and plus I have like a mild illness, I guess. But I mean, I have weird beliefs. I mean, everyone does, but I guess let's see. I guess I said in my first video, like, it's just bullshit to well, I said a lot of things in my first video, but yeah, I've been feeling really down, just tired of medication. um I have side effects. I don't feel good, so that's why I vape. Sometimes I drink, but um yeah, I mean, for the most part it's just been hard to function. um yeah. um Not entirely, but I don't know. I'm trying to collect my thoughts right now, but um, that's another thing. Is like I've been having a lot of empty-headedness. Um, it's like I guess I have depression, but I don't feel it. It's like a psychological depression. Um, it's really fucking weird. Like I'd rather have like feel bad all the time than like not be interested in things and like zoning out and fucking just feeling like shit. um, uh, yeah, just like I feel like life is passing by really fast, and like I'm paying attention and like I recognize things and I'm thinking, but like my ability to participate and interact is like a lot slower than what it seems like relatively to like other people, or like I don't know, people are just like more loose on their tongue. Like I don't know, I like to think about things, and um yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I hope everyone out there is doing well. um if you're watching this video and you don't have an illness, well, you probably would be watching my first video, and if you're watching this video, that's weird. But anyway, I guess you could have a laugh or two and just be a fucking piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you could just be like what I said, which is just like thinking that people that struggle with illnesses are like so different and stuff like that. Um, Anyway, but I guess the people that are viewing this that have illnesses, it's like I hope you're doing well out there. Um, you know, just yeah. I mean, it's hard not to be jaded. It's hard not to be bitter, especially with the stigma and the side effects of medicines, and not feeling like yourself, and uh, feeling isolated, feeling alienated. Um, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I live in Southern California, and my friend was saying, "Oh, like Mitch, maybe you don't seem like, well, I mean, maybe you don't fit here, man. Like, you know, you can move and find a setting where you feel more at home. And like, I've been thinking about that, but that's super complicated, and I don't want to be thinking that like, you know, cities now have like a fucking, like, I hated the way high school was, where everyone was in a clique and fucking kicking people out, and it was like, you know, like no one wanted to be around anyone that was a little different. And you know, I don't want cities and states to be like that. Like, you know, freedom of speech, fucking just keep things fucking cool. Like, uh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I haven't been really feeling up to like coping directly. Like, I've been thinking about journaling, and that hasn't been too appealing. And calling hotlines, it's like they just walk you through, like, giving you, they give you advice, but oh man, it's like sometimes you're just so emotional and angry that you just feel like you want to talk to someone that sees, you know, sees you eye to eye on the same level, like, you know, knows how you want to be here, or how you want to be heard, and um like, knows what you want to do and how you have fun. You know, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to therapy today, and like, you know, it's like, I guess we're gonna talk about it and work things out. But like, I don't know. I talk directly, and therapy is good, but I mean, sometimes like there's like a part of me that just really wants to express itself, and like, I just feel like there's like, it's like the mature side of me, but I don't know. It's like, take that off. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of fucking crazy. I'm being very candid in this video, and yeah, it's just I don't like cutting the fucking videos. Like, fuck that shit. Let me have a vape. Anyway, yeah, there's not much more to say. I think I said a pretty good amount, and don't really feel much better. Um, Kind of feel good about, you know, posting this video, and hopefully some people can see it, and I don't know, just connect with it. That's the main thing. Trying to find connection myself, and if you like news and politics, and you want to hear someone, if you're kind of a conservative, or you just want to hear someone super logical, check out Ben Shapiro. Just kind of found out about the guy. I was checking out debate videos, and he struck me as like a guy that I bond, or not bond with, but like I see eye to eye with. And anyway, I hope everyone out there is finding stuff that means a lot to them, and you know, isn't just fucking going on autopilot and fucking drinking themselves away or whatever. Anyway, alright, YouTube, that's it. Bye!